Hey, welcome friends. And we remember that last week topic was road, the road to America. We are now on the topic of parking. We need to know what to pack and what not to pack. You have all the preparation, you've got all your documents and everything. But what to put in your suitcases has to be thought about. It's good to know what not to pack, where to put what, whether because we have the carry-on suitcase that you take to the flight with you, and then there is the check-in luggages that goes in the airplane, and you don't see those until you get to where you're going, the place of destination. So it's always good to have in mind what you put in those suitcases as you pack. It's not like throwing anything in howdy. You have to know what you put in them. So let's talk about carry-on. Carry-on, you put in the things that you use in your flight, things that you need in your journey from the origination to destination. You are not allowed to put any liquids in your carry-on. You're not allowed to put any creams of any kind or oil of any kind, anything liquidy or anything that, and it's even if you need to carry something like cream, sometimes it's something, the travel kit that they allow you. It's good to educate yourself what is needed to take with you or what is needed to pack, whether it's in your suitcase that you're taking with you in the airplane, or the check-in suitcase that will be checked in at the airport. What to put in there. You need to mind about that. Like we say, no liquids in your carry-on. But you can pack big container, not really huge containers, like that to the, for example, mouth rinse, or a huge tube of toothpaste. Those can go in your luggage, the check-in luggage, I mean. But they are on the carry-on. You take the travel kit. It's more toothpaste and a toothbrush and a little small thing of mouth rinse. That's all you need. And anything else that you need, that you know you will need from where you start to where you're heading. Those are the things you need to think about. You also need to think about the weight. Weight is very important when you're traveling internationally, because they allow you, like United States allow you only 45 pounds to 50 pounds weight for your check-in bag. The carry-on, of course, you can pack a whole lot because it's a small luggage that you take inside the flight. It cannot be the big large suitcase. It's a small bag, like a handbag or a small duffel bag or whatever. But that's the things that you need on your journey. Now we're talking about the things that are not required to bring with you. We are talking about not even carrying too much clothes, because you might not need them. You're coming from tropical lands, warm places where you don't need to wear heavy coats. But in United States, you're gonna need warm clothes. So you can find those over there. Expect to do some shopping when you get here for the clothes that are suitable for the weather. It is important to have that in mind. And another thing is the documents. Your documents need to be all current. You don't bring an expired documents, and they have to be handy. You have to have them within reach, because every place you go, they'll ask you a document. Every place you go, they'll ask you documents. So have them where you can always pull them out. Sometimes people prefer to carry them with their hands, but in your carry-on bag or your handbag, you designate a place to slide your documents where you know where they are. You don't have to be checking all over the place when you are asked about them. You need to know where they are. So whenever you go to check in, you know where you put them out, and you show them, and you put them at the same place all the time. So you always know where you are throughout your trip. Secondly, it's good to know about the time. United States, international flights allows only 2 hours. You have to be at the airport 2 hours before your flight. That's international flights. So that you can get checked in, your bags can be checked in, you can go through the security. It is a long process and you need to allow time for that. So guys, be ready for your travel. To be ready to your travel is to be ready with everything. Prepare yourself mentally, prepare yourself with your belongings and everything else, the documents you need, and the place you're going, what you need, what they require you. You should have communicated with your host so that they know what you're bringing and what not to bring. So this is where we are. At the airport, it's always wise to know where to go. Educate yourself on where to go when you drove into the airport. Know the gate, know your flight number, and where to go to wait for it, and just educate yourself. It's very important to have the knowledge of how you're traveling, where you're going, and what you need, and where to go. All that is involved in the preparation for the trip. So we are ready to get to the airport. To get to board the flight now. You're gonna need to know that boarding the flight, they will check you even when you go through the door. They want to make sure you're not dragging things with you or anything that's not necessary to board the flight with. So be careful and be ready. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.